channel. We are ready for Vlogmas day 3. For today, I really just wanted to show you guys how I make my special homemade chocolate chip cookie recipe. I've been making this for about 3 or 4 years now, especially for the holidays. It's a great gift to give people like Henry's daycare owner or mailman, things like that, and then also just to bring to different holiday parties that you're going to. I am actually making this batch partially for us at the house here, and then I'm going to a customer on site this week, so I thought it would be extra special if I brought them some of my cookies. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I got Henry here eating some cauliflower pizza and some water, so I am on a time limit, and we're just going to be preparing the dough here today, because one of the keys to making good chocolate chip cookies is letting that dough rise overnight and then cooking it in the oven tomorrow. Okay, to get started, we're going to go ahead and mix our dry ingredients. You're going to need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I was going to make this gluten-free with almond flour, but because I'm making it for other people, I do not want to just try something new the first time, especially people that affect my salary. So I'm just going to use this. I got it at Trader Joe's. You okay, girl? Let's not chipmunk it. Ugh, mom life. I'll probably be washing my hands 10 times as I do this. Slow it down, dude. Okay, so we got these little metal measuring cups from our wedding, and they're so great because they're magnetic. Okay, so we'll do 1 cup. And to be honest, I actually like baking more than I like cooking. I just don't do it as often as I would like because I don't want to be 300 pounds, because I also love eating baked goods. My husband and I both have a terrible sweet tooth. Okay, so we'll do this. So 3 cups of flour. And I have doubled this batch before and put 6 cups in and just made a ton, and it turned out really well. Now we're going to do a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking powder. There we go. And this is my this is my 1/4 teaspoon. So let me do this real quick. And everything I got here is just from Trader Joe's. They're actually really inexpensive with all of their baking stuff. And I put everything that I use for baking, mostly, in this little tub here. So all of my sprinkles, cupcake holders, vanilla, all of that goes in there. So it's really easy to find versus putting it in the spices rack. Just keeping an eye out on Chipmunk. Okay. So 4 there, and then last but not least, we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. Now, I need to find a different salt container because this thing has been driving me nuts for months. Okay, there we go. So the dry ingredients are mixed, and before I actually go ahead and whisk that, I'm going to take a full cup of butter, so 2 of the unsalted butter sticks from Trader Joe's are going to pop right in there into our KitchenAid, which is extremely helpful when you're making large batches of cookies. And I think they actually turn out better because it mixes the dough really well. Are you excited for cookies? Oh, well, I don't want your water. Do you want me to play with your water? Hold up. We're just going to turn that on, and then I'll play with your water. Always watch people not lock this before they start it, and then they're wondering why everything's flailing around. Okay, so we'll just cream the butter, let that go for a while. Do you want me to try some? Here. Thank you, sweetie. the dry ingredients. Okay. And we're just going to let our butter get really creamy. I'll show you what it looks like before I add the other ingredients to it. Another great thing that we have are these, I want to see what brand it is, so Sharper Image mixing bowls that we got for our wedding. It came in a set of 3, and then the smallest one actually has a lid that comes with it, but they don't really tip because they have a nice rubber bottom. Okay, our butter might have been a little too creamed. We'll see. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second. But we have our dry ingredients mixed right here. I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to show you guys what our butter looks like. Oh my God. So you can see that would be perfect for like a cream cheese frosting if you're making a frosting. But I wouldn't be able to do that on my own unless I sat there and let the butter defrost from the fridge for like a half a day. I ain't got time for that. So we can put all of our dry ingredients away, start cleaning up, and pull out our wet ingredients. So the first thing I do is I take 2 eggs, and I'm just using large brown eggs from Trader Joe's, nothing too special. And then I'm going to crack my eggs and dump them into the KitchenAid. So rule of thumb when baking is you keep your dry ingredients and wet ingredients separated. Mix those all together, and then you combine the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. If I can say ingredients anymore, you will win a prize. But you combine the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients slowly, and that's going to blend this properly. So let's go ahead. We added 2 eggs. 2 large eggs. I just want to make sure we're good there. And then I've been adjusting this since the last time I made it. So the recipe does call for 3 teaspoons of vanilla. I tend to do almost a full tablespoon, but I will just do like 3/4 of one because I love the taste that it gives to the cookies. Henry's like, "What are you doing, Mama? What are you doing? You making me cookies?" And you can't have the dough. Mommy may have a little bit though. We'll see. Okay, so we got the vanilla in there. I did 3/4 of a tablespoon, but it says 3 teaspoons. We got our eggs. And then we need to go ahead and add our sugar to this. Once we're done adding our sugar to this, we'll add our flour mixture. So this is when you start noticing the calories on this recipe. Normally I'm like a healthy cook. But man, I like my cookies, and everything is okay as long as you're doing it gradually and you're not eating this every single day. So it's 1.5 cups of light brown sugar. Okay, so now I'm actually going to lift this puppy up so I can dump this in. Oh. Are you ready for this? I'll let you use this after I'm done. Okay. That's kind of a mix of dark brown and light brown. But we'll be okay. Don't yell at me. Okay, and then 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Okay, bro? No. Okay. There we go. Need a little bit more in there. Okay, and we're going to blend this, and then we will gradually put in our flour. Lock it down. I like this thing, a little splash guard. Boop, 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 boop. then these are going to be good to go into the sink. Who you yelling at, mister? Who you yelling at? Not your mama. Let's turn that down. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Now time for the messy part. I do suggest if you have anything near your mixer that you don't want to have to clean like crazy afterwards, put a towel over it because flour does get everywhere. I'm going to turn this on because it distracts him. Okay, and we just have to go on low, on the lowest setting actually that you have there. And we will actually take, this is where all of the baking stuff is. Just roll with it. And we'll start putting this in gradually. Excuse you? Yeah, that wasn't by mistake. That was on purpose. I know you. You're rotten, Mr. Grinch. Like I said, messy. We actually just got back from Trader Joe's and rushed back to watch The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And we got up to the part where they sing, well, Cindy Lou sings that song by Faith Hill, Where Are You Christmas? And I forget that song so much, but that is one of my favorite Christmas songs. And Henry was out there just like mesmerized by Cindy Lou singing it. I don't know if he was mesmerized by her hair or the song. He loves music. Happy, happy dance, dance. Happy, happy dance, dance. When we learn something new, we do a happy dance, dance. Yay! Yay! And like I said, the key to really baking properly is to make sure that you're just gradually adding the dry ingredients into the wet. You can't just plop it together. Like everything in life, patience is key. Bringing you guys some Jesus this Sunday. There we go. Oh, we're getting a little tough there. Hey, babe. Okay. Happy, happy dance, dance. Happy, happy dance, dance. Okay. We are done with that. That can go there. And we're going to let it just mix up a bit more. Put this in there. And just some little dollar store containers. Pardon my appearance. I was running my dogs before I did this. Okay. Let's just turn it off real quick. Open it up and make sure none of it's building up on the sides. And I think this is the first time I really have no buildup on the sides, which is awesome for this video. The one thing about making it for people outside of my family though is that I can't like taste test as much as I would like to. So what I'm gonna do before I pour the chocolate chips in is I'm just gonna take a little bit and put it on my tablespoon so I can taste it. That's some darn good. Done. Okay, so key to adding the ingredients is you add one bag while it's in the mixer. Okay, and I'm saying we're doing 2 full bags of chocolate chips, people. This is a chocolatey cookie. If Mama could open the chocolate chips, let's cheat, Henry. Oh boy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, you can have 1. We gave him chocolate for the first time like 2 days ago, and his immediate reaction was, I'm like, oh God, what did I do? And actually it was my husband, it wasn't me. Just saying. He hates when I say that, so that's why I did that, in case he watches. Okay, we're just gonna literally like low setting blend those together. I did that silly mistake and I didn't lock it. Okay. Okay, and that is all mixed up. So you can see what that looks like there. Now I'm just going to take our dry food that I have sitting in the sink. Nothing's wrong with it. I am going to put the other pack of chocolate chips in this one, and then I'm going to move the dough into here, cover it up with some tin foil or saran wrap if I have it, and then let it sit in the fridge overnight. Throw them in the oven. Let me double check the temperature for you guys, and I'll get right back. So throw these in, throw them in the oven tomorrow, and they will be amazing. I will just check before I end the video though. This is the messy part. Oh. Who wants to eat all of the dough off of this little thing? I know I do. And I should have taken off my rings. I'm really bad at that. I told Kirk it's just because like I'm not committed of a wife. Really, it's because I don't really wear much jewelry outside of that, so it's not part of my daily process of thinking. Okay, I think we got all of it. Like I said, we gotta blend these chocolate chips into the dough because we do want to have them in there, because if you just let them sit at the bottom, it'll be harder to mix it tomorrow when it's not as fresh. So we don't really want to have any chilling out at the bottom of the bowl. Okay. And look at that goodness. Oh, I can't wait to eat some. So I just double checked and it is bake at 325 for 12 to 15 minutes. 1 second. I always like my cookies pretty soft, so I usually do it on the 12-minute side and then let them cool out and cook the rest of the way on the pan. I hope you guys try this and you like it. You will definitely see me throughout the rest of Vlogmas eating some of these cookies and the dough. Give us a big thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. I can do some more baking if you guys would like as well. Now I'm going to go touch my camera and get this all over. And he can't have any of this.